Hey, everybody, it's Friday. How you like that? Anyways, we got Willow out there. He was number one. Hang on. I got to check my real number ones. I got to check my thumbs down count to see how much love I'm already getting because you think about me. You can't wait to come over and give me those thumbs. And I want to give you that shout out early tonight, man, too. You know who we are. You know who we are. You love me. You want to fuck me. You love me. You want to suck my pee-pee. You love me. Anyways, everybody, it's Friday night. Welcome. And, it's Friday night. And you know what we do when we do what we do right here every Friday night. And like I said, we do have Willow. He was number one tonight. Shout out to the War Pigs. Thomas Hall, thank you very much, brother, man. We got Joe M out there in the chat. We also got him on the panel. Al Ben, how you doing, my brother? J Money. Hey, J Money. Look at this, brother. That's for you, baby. Yeah. Taking the food. Happy birthday, my brother. Randall Hayes in the house. Man. Angel girl, what is going on, baby? Thank you for stopping by. Hell yeah. Aloha, Kevin K. What is going on, my brother? Randy, what is happening, my brother? Who else we got out there? I think we're all caught up right now. I know Fresh is still probably running over a little bit. He had some gaming going on over there tonight. If you guys haven't checked out Fresh 03, he does a lot of mixing and stuff. But every Friday night, he does a show with a bunch of other people, and they do these like weird drawing stuff. It's like a game thing that it's like doodling on a whatever it is, but it's pretty cool. You get some good laughs. You ever get a chance, go check them out. Not only will you learn how to mix, but you can have a little bit of fun too. So.
Is it Pictionary?
Maybe it might be. It might be.
Me and Josh have done game nights with Pictionary. That's fucking fun every time we do it.
It's fucking hilarious because you see the pictures that you guys draw on the thing there, and everybody's kind of trying to figure it out and shit and doing shit like that. I mean, that's hilarious. You know what I mean? But like I said, I like to give Fresh a shout out because he is my dude. He's been my dude for a long, long time. Frank Einstein, what is going on? Did you know Albert Einstein was a genius, but his brother Frank was a fucking monster? Oh, shit. Those dad jokes. So, anyways, everybody, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's start with our first guest here tonight. And we're going to start off with Cheese God himself, Sir Max-a-Lot, Mac Daddy himself, Vaping Joe M. What is going on, my brother? Thank you for joining us.
Not much. Just another lovely fucking Friday.
Hell yeah.
Well,
what you vaping on?
We'll get this started right. So fuck small mods with some what is it? Strawberry vanilla custard. You'd think I'd fucking know it since I was just live an hour ago with Jerkin, but fuck, My Arby's special.
Hell yeah.
Glass RTA, and some Kelly Kells vanilla bourbon.
Hell yeah. How is that? I haven't tried that one yet.
It's good. I really like this version of it. It's a little bit better than what she was making beforehand.
Nice.
Because I had tried it before she ever went to production with it. So
very cool.
And then thanks to Truckin' and you, Tommy.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
That's a pretty mod. That's a pretty mod, right? I like that switch. That nice and soft, man. It's so fucking. It is.
And I've got the Destiny RTA on top of it. And I've got some more. Here you go. Some more Kelly's Juice. Or Unicorn. Yeah. A batch that she had screwed up, which I think is actually better than the regular. So
nice.
And then we have the Vert with the Rose MTL with some 18 milligram Cape Linche from Batman. We have the Rig V3 with the Blotto Mini. And in that, I have some coffee cheesecake from none other than Thomas Hall himself. And the Kennedy with the Intake Dual with some apple pie from Deb.
Hell yeah! Shout out to Deb.
And then last but not least, I have the stacked with the Dead Rabbit 2. And I have some raspberry custard from Royale in there.
Hell yeah! How is that? All that whole line from Royal. I've never tried it. I've only heard the Dream Team talk about it. I really haven't heard a lot of other people talk about it.
The only one I've tried so far is the raspberry custard. I don't mind it. I mean, I've had better juices. I do have another one from Royal sitting back here that I've got to try. Of course, I'm going to put them up for reviews and stuff, but I don't mind it. I get a good raspberry taste. Kind of an eggy custard, but it's not bad. So,
hell yeah, I like it good.
The Royal T2 is the one to get, but
yeah. See, I mean, I'm a big custard person.
Tobacco type of deal. Tobacco custard, I think bourbon thing.
Yep.
I'm not 100% sure, but
some tobaccos are actually very good if they're done right. Some good tobaccos actually have a nice little sweetness to it. So you get a nice little, you don't, because everybody thinks tobacco, they're thinking cigarettes. You can get some very good flavors often just straight up tobaccos. And you mix a little bit of caramel and some vanilla into that, dude. I'm telling you, it is a fucking beautiful fucking vape.
A lot of them are like Cavendishes.
Yeah, and when they have that Cavendish ash, you get that ashy, smoky taste at the end there, and that's what makes it rough. But if you have a nice, good, clean tobacco, just the tobacco flavor itself, and I mean, like even the Connecticut Shade is not bad if you mix it with a couple, like a Carolina Sweet with it, you'll get a nice little blend with it, but you still got to throw in some creams and maybe some butterscotches and some caramels just to, liven it up. But when you do, you can get a very nice, dreamy vape out of that.
I've just never been a tobacco guy.
You can add some Carolina Reaper to it too.
Hell yeah. I want to say hello to a few of the people that popped in out there. We have Great Wabowski. Rob, what is happening, my brother? Thank you for stopping by. Hitman. Jen Ryan, here's a big heart for my other Sagittarian that's out there. Hell yeah. What is going on, mama? Church, if I didn't say hello, what's going on? Kevin Bacon, what is going on, my brother? Appreciate you, brother. With that being said, never had any of the Royal, always wanted to, but it's kind of expensive. Yeah, I get that too, Randall. That's just it, but like I said, I have probably 7 different types of custards. And like I said, I like certain ones. You'll never see me without this. This is the best fucking custard out there in the world. If you don't know who it is, you still got to go over and check out Coil Vapes. The only way you're really going to look up that, you're going to have to go and join them on their Facebook. Best fucking custard. In the words of Grim Green, the custard he is custard. He is ever custard. Even Todd has it on his shelf in his shed. It's like number 2 up on his shelf. So I mean, that's how good this fucking custard is. This is the good. It's kind of expensive.
The Scottish cut in the shed.
Yes.
Oh. Hello,
right.
Todd. Hello, Todd here.
Chevy man, we got some holiday sausage for you right here, brother. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. So with that being said, Joe, thank you for joining us. And with that going on, J Money. How's the ears? Go ahead.
I'm good. Vaping on the same thing I was last night. Rebel, Asgard, and Crooks. That's it.
Did you say that was a Rebel? That's not like from Arby's, is it?
No.
Via? It wasn't like Via Arby's or anything. It was straight up. Nice. That's real nice.
Actually, Truckin and Des Turner got this for me for my birthday.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Des Turner and Des. Dez, if you're out there, Dez, check it, Dez. Just look at it, Dez. Just look at it. Look, will you just look at it, Dez? Look. I mean, look. What are the fucking odds? What are the fucking odds, Dez? Shout out to Dez Turner. Love you, brother.
Oh, so I do want to say that I think that we are going live this week sometime. I'm not completely sure what day. The post will go out, so Outcast will be live this week, hopefully.
Speaking of Dez, there
he is. Hell yes, he's like the Candyman. You say it 3 times, and he pops up. Dez Dick.
Yeah.
Dez Dick. Stevie J.
Me and Dez haven't worked out the exact day, but we're trying to figure that out.
Sweet. That'd be fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, we just talked about it tonight. You know, as show must go on. Fucking let's do our thing.
Damn right, man. Absolutely. We got Simple Vape. Scott, what is going on, my brother? Thank you for stopping by. Well, J Money, thank you for joining us. And I'm going to talk on something in a few minutes, but I'm going to show you what I'm vaping on. I can't talk about. Can't talk about it. But I do want to shout out Truckin' Vapes for the US1. I do have the Dead Rabbit brass Dead Rabbit on there. It does have a green drip tip. So you're not going to see that because I got a green screen with a green drip tip. Green blends together, turns to the color of that. Anyways, shout out to Truckin' Vapes out there. And if you're telling somebody that you're vaping on it, you got to show them that you're vaping on it. Just don't show them. You got to tell them that you are. Bill Hubbard in the house. What is going on? Bills are for life. What is going on, man? I do appreciate it. You are hanging that sheetrock in the basement. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Stevie J. I appreciate you, brother, man. Juan, what is going on, man? And only other thing I'm really vaping on is, like I said, is Desi. Just look at it. I love this mod. Did I tell you how much I really love this mod? But like I said, as much as I loved it, my dick got so hard when I saw that and I realized I had that drip tip that would match that right to the fucking tits. I mean, look, what are the fucking odds? What are the odds? Dave B! Hell yeah. You see that? Like I said, if I'm telling you if I'm vaping on it, I got to show you because, that's how we roll around here. We just don't say it and have, don't not have batteries in it or anything like that. And I'm not trying to take anybody's, because we have another person that takes one person's saying and they put it onto their channel. So they make it look like they're saying it, but they're only just recycling somebody else's. I'm not saying that because I don't do that. I'm just saying. Did I mention, though, that I am on top of this is the number 1 rate 3.5 rated RDA fuck trucking. I had to say fuck trucking. Oh, shit. Anyways, earlier tonight, Truckin' was live, and you guys were talking about the new Pulse. What is it called? Because when this came out, this was called Pulse Dual. But the RDA was the Pulse V2. So what is the fucking thing that he'd come out with now?
Oh,
isn't it called the Pulse V2? We already had an RDA called that.
I think it's the Pulse X2.
And I'm not trying to dig them down because, in all honesty, I'm going to show you this. This is one of my work mods, all right? This is here. But let's see if this camera will pick it up. Focus. You piece of fucking shit. Stop looking at my beautiful face and look at that fucking screen. Almost.
60 watts of pure power.
Can you see what that says? 60,702 on the puffs.
Damn.
60,000. Yes. 60,732. And this is the Pulse 2 with the V2. And this gets used every day at work. It's beat up because it sits on my truck. It gets used throughout the day. So, like I said, I can't say it against what it is, but I'm just I've heard it be called the Pulse V2, and I'm like, doesn't he already have that RDA?
Okay, he's got it. Project X Bandy Vape Pulse V2 mod.
So it's the blue black edition. Because most shit that's what'd you call it, Joe?
He's got it the Project
what edition?
X Pulse V2.
Yeah. Usually the Project X is a blue black deal.
But
we got Sin Cali out there. What's going on, brother? Like I said, War Pigs in the house.
I can't remember if it's Vapor DNA or fucking Element Vape that do the Project X shit.
So, like I said, I'm not putting it down on the product because you see I use the product and you can see I use the product. 60,000 puffs. That's a lot of use. So I'm not putting that part of it down. But I was just curious because I've only heard people call it the Pulse V2. And like I said, it works, and you can see it works fine. And yes, I did get this as a review product. So I didn't buy it, but I did get it as a review. But when it first came out, before it hit the market, I got it. And it's been used since then.
Hashtag Team Free Shit.
Yes, Team Free Shit. That's right. That's me. That is me. I am not just a customer. I am the fucking leader of the pack. So if anybody needs my email address for my address, I have that over. No, I don't fucking want.
Send all the free shit you want.
That's one game I never got into, man. Yeah, I mean, I had some companies send me some stuff, but you know what? 90% of the time, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'll buy my own. I'm good. 9
times out of 10, they send you bullshit anyways.
Right. It's just garbage that they're just trying to push. It's their narrative again, just like our politicians have their narrative that try to push it. But we won't go down that road.
When I was doing a lot of vaping stuff on Instagram, I don't even know what company makes these fucking things, but these Mojos, I got sent like a box of like 10 of them.
Wait, dude, we're getting married and you're smoking Mojos?
No, I'm just.
When were you going to tell me this? Day of our wedding?
Well, listen to me, because
that's it. I'm sleeping in my clothes tonight.
I tried a couple of them and I was like, hey, I can't beat this.
I was telling everybody that I was like, engaged.
Am I supposed to review this, or am I supposed to take pictures of this? Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Because this is shit. You know, I mean, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. I can't do that. But that's just me.
Pablo, run.
And I was telling Dave earlier, I said, I have so many of these things. I've just been giving them away because fucking, what am I going to use them for? They don't help me. They don't curve my satisfaction. You know, it's like, and he's like, well, maybe they wanted you to take pictures of them. And I was like, why would I take pictures of something I won't use?
Because you could influence someone to buy their garbage.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, because when we got together, I told everybody that me and you were an influencer in the social media. You were a social media mogul. This is why I'm wearing the ring. Because, and now I find out you're doing moguls or mojos.
Well, I got this like I've had them for like 8 months. I just don't know what to do with them.
So you've been pushing this product for 8 months without me knowing, just telling me that I'm a. He doesn't either.
I have it sitting here, and every once in a while, I'll take a puff, and it's like.
But you know what the best part is? Conveniently, I named my dog Willow. That is so cool. Come here, Willow. No, don't run away, Willow. Willow, don't run away. Come here. I got roast beef. Come on, Willow. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. I'm not sorry. Bless her heart. Isn't that what the Southerns say when they get done tearing up somebody? As long as you finish it off with bless her heart. You know, look at her. Look at the way those flaps are just dragging across the fucking town from everybody using them and abusing that thing. Looks like she's been used, abused, and hung out wet. Bless her heart. As long as you finish that off with a bless her heart.
Yeah, it's all good.
All good. You're all good. Nuggy! J Money, you cheating monster, Juan said.
I know.
You son of a bitch. So, how you enjoying that mod, though, Joe? Isn't that fucking thing just like butter? I do. I mean, I have been using this thing.
I love it. I can't put it down. It fucking just so fucking smooth.
It really is. It was one of the better mods, and I mean, when it first came out, I mean, and I know it's an 18650, but boy, it's still to this day, it's still one of the best hitting mods that's out there. I know they come out with that newer one. It's called it's a bigger one. It takes the 21700, I believe it is. Pashi, what is going on, Mama? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't have anything mech-wise that has this smooth of a button on it. I mean, it's just right there.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely, J Money.
What?
Exactly. So, anyways, it's Friday, and I'm glad this week is over. I've really had a crappy week. I had to go to the doctor today. Had to give some blood. I'll know next week, hopefully, that what the results are. One thing they did verify, though, I mean, they confirmed it right away, is I have a huge cock. Right away. I don't know if it was because I put my robe on backwards. I don't know if it was because I put the robe on backwards and I tied it in the front. But, I mean, it was confirmed. Miss New York Cheesecake, what is going on there, Jennifer? Another one of those.
You forgot to tell the other half of it. That they told you were a butthole surfer.
Yes, I am a butthole surfer. Oh, yeah. There's not an O-ring I don't like fucking just like rubbing right up through, man. I'll tell you what. Miss Jennifer, part of that roast beef clan, that Arby's. Go ahead. Instead of saying, all right, you should be going Arby's.
Oh, dude. Look. Speaking of giving blood.
Oh, yeah. I know, dude. I fucking hate when you have... I don't even like showing my irons because exactly people look at after like I said, they took so much fucking different tubes from me. It's fucking ridiculous, man.
Look like a fucking junkie.
Joe, you're Hitman's daddy?
He wishes I was. He keeps begging me. I keep getting all these emails from him begging me to sign the papers, but
and Pashi's vaping on that Batman DNA 250C lipo with DeVoltro sitting on top. Hell yeah. So you don't want me to go, all right. You don't want me to give it like that little bit of, a little bit of that twang into there like that? Or how do you want me to say it there, Jennifer?
Well, it's only right if it's got that southern twang to it.
You got to have that southern twang. What was that? Oh, he was shaking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The collar part with the tags onto it. I realized that after I said it, that I'm like, wait a minute, he's over there, he's playing, so he's shaking. So what did
What are you
Trucker
doing,
do? Fall
bud?
asleep?
He said, I asked him if he's coming over. He said maybe.
Yeah, he fell asleep. Fucking little front wipe.
I know him and Thomas don't like me because I keep taking their money. So,
Well, that's their own
Supposed to
fault.
It's supposed to wipe from front to the back.
That's right. Never back to front, because oh shitty. Oh
Yeah, you're
shit.
starting to shoot fin.
Oh fuck yeah, man. Even just grazing that taint area with a little bit of that shit, just grazing that with the towel. Just Trucking gave me my money, he said. Thomas Hall did. Hell yeah. But just even just like forgetting and wiping your ass and just grazing that taint area is getting very close. You can ruin someone's day. I mean, and not only will it ruin that person's day, he's not going to be able to finish the job for you. So in further sight, it could ruin both of your days. So remember, all you out there, always front to back, not side to side, not back to front,
Especially
to back.
females, because they have the minimal taint.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. They only have just that little bit. And you know why the asshole and the vagina hole is so close? Because when they get too drunk, you can carry them like a 6-pack.
Yeah. Fine.
Unless they have roast beef curtains, and then you can just drag them around on your 4x4.
What are you doing, buddy?
And then I was also having this. I had this thought in my head, and it kind of scared me. And it had to do with Arby's. Imagine going to Florida and learning how to skydive. Did I ever show you that video of that one person doing the skydive, and all you hear was the Arby's going? You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about there, J Money?
Yeah.
Skydiving along, and all you hear is
Its lips flapping in the wind.
yes. Whew. Can you imagine that? What is that, Daddy? I don't know, son, but let's take cover. Look in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Arby's. Ah! Yes, make sure if you guys haven't checked out Everyday Outcast, their link is right there. Nightbot has dropped their link and their Facebook group. You need to go over there because I heard a little birdie came over and sat on this shoulder right here. This one right here, not this shoulder in my ear. He was like, I went, really? Then he was like, so I heard he was telling me that Everyday Outcast is going to be probably doing a show one day this week. So be looking out because he didn't have all the full deets, but he did hear that it might happen this week. So if the bird tells me any more after, the bird will let you know.
Oh yeah, it's definitely happening. It's just
see, so the bird is an in. He must be like flying around your guys' window when you guys are talking because he's come over here and he was telling me.
Haven't decided what day yet, so yeah, it's happening.
So I do have some inside information, folks. You heard it first. All right. I just got done telling you. He confirmed it. All right. Just saying. Take it away, Joe.
Oh, sorry. My wife was messaging me.
I hate when the wives message me. I don't really. Hang on. I do have a message.
It's just she just got up, so because she works overnights and shit. I slept all day today, so I wasn't even awake when she come up or when she got home today. So
damn.
Have to talk with her.
Yep. Oh, you have to. They don't let you. Dave Satek in the house. Shout out. TommyV crew. What is going on? So you sure that wasn't the Arby's skydive? It could have been. It did sound familiar, didn't it? You hear that? Hell yeah, man. It very well could be. So anybody got any plans for the weekend? You know what mine is? Sitting in front of the air conditioner. We're in another fucking heat wave, man. I'll be sitting in front of the air conditioner after I leave here.
I'll be working. I was working on the fucking Ford, so.
Fords suck.
Yeah, I know.
They did circle the problem, though.
Well, yeah, I know. I've said that for years.
They did sound familiar though. And where's Deb 22? Where did that girl go? I seen her over in your guys' show.
I think she went to bed.
Another lightweight.
I think she left, said that she was going to sleep. So.
So you got any grilling going on this weekend, man? J Money?
Can't eat red meat right now.
No, I was going to say that's one thing you do have to stay away from.
I'm just waiting for Monday to come.
I'm just doing grilled chicken on the George Foreman and being miserable. A lot of grilled chicken on the Foreman and fucking white rice.
Yep.
Mondays and Tuesdays, I get to eat margarita pizza, and then that's it.
I'll tell you what. Between my George Foreman, I have also an indoor grill that catches all the fat, and then my air fryer. 3 of my favorite tools that I use that sit on my counter every day, man.
Yeah, I just got a air fryer myself.
Dude, I'm telling you, the best, dude. And all that fat just goes away, so it's a lot healthier for you. That's why I said, like, even that indoor grill I got, it's probably only like, I don't know, 32 inches wide, long, but it's like 24 inches wide, so you can get some good steaks on there, and it cooks it. And what you do is you put on the bottom of it, because it's an open grill and it's electric, it's got a catch basin that they tell you to put water in to help with the steaming of it, so it catches everything, and it catches all the grease at the bottom, all the fat and everything, so you eat healthier on top of it. And I mean, and like I said, they don't take up a lot of space, but boy, they do wonders, especially when you have to have special things that you have to eat that you can't use to eating, but you still want to try to keep eating some of that stuff. There's options out there, and those 3 are very good options for that.
I made it perfectly clear that I'm going to eat what I want to, but I get to do it once a month.
Well, that's just it. That's what you have to do. Like I said, I'm in where I can't have certain things. You know my situation. So there's certain things that I can't eat either. So, but those are some of the appliances that can be very useful for you by, like I said, I eat chicken now, but I eat it through when I'm either on my open grill, on my, indoor grill, or in the air fryer. And, you don't have to put all the bells and whistles onto it. That's the beauty part about the air fryer, dude. You could take your wings, just give them a little rub down with some oil, throw some fucking spices on, some salt and pepper, some little bit of, I have my own little spices that I do, but you just throw, and then just, give them a little bit, throw them in there. 30 minutes later, do it. After 15 minutes, roll them over, shake them around a little bit, do it, come out. Mwah. Always add your garlic powder, dude. Always. That's one of the things on an air fryer. Use the garlic powder on your chicken and make your dip.
The beautiful thing is I mean, like me, I can't have grease and shit. So, my George Foreman, my air fryer are the 2 that I go to all the time.
Absolutely, man.
I love the fact that you can do so much with the air fryer.
Yep.
I don't even add oil. I just put my rubs and spices on the chicken and throw it in there.
You can do it that way too. I mean, I just like it because I'm a big I love olive oil. I mean, I do a lot of my shit, and I mean, everything I do, I use a lot of olive oil. That's killer. But
EVO's the shit.
oh yeah.
But like, I went out and replaced a lot of my fucking spices with a lot of shit that has that Himalayan pink salt in it.
Yep.
Wow, what a different! That shit is so salty. You barely need to use any of it.
Yeah, and it's low. It's no sodium, dude, whatsoever.
Because it has all the other minerals your body needs.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I stopped using salt. I just use sea salt anymore. If I'm going to put salt on something, I use sea salt. I don't.
But like I was telling you last night, is that there's so many different flavorings now that they use, where they're like I was explaining to you, like where they people that do DIY. And Thomas Hall, if he was out there and Miss Cheesecake, anybody that does DIY, that you hear people use the term bending the flavors by using something that's not even there, but making it trick your brain into thinking that it's what you're actually doing. And that's the same thing with a lot of those herbs and spices. They're using all those to tricking your brain to think that you have salt and there's nothing there, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah. And then I've been eating a bunch of fruit, bunch of fucking roughage. I went the other day and bought some green enchiladas with fucking shredded beef, and that thing was amazing. But fuck, man. I ate half of it, and I was just like, I was trying to kill it all, and I couldn't do it.
Yep.
Because I just started bloating. And I was just like, yeah. So I've been like all day today. What I had left, I just been taking little bites off of. It'll go in the trash tomorrow, but
I don't try to stay in my air fryer.
Well, you can eat beef. The problem is it has to be plain. You can barely season it. Nothing with anything but you can use anything that doesn't have any salt in it.
Right.
So you can use black pepper, you can use garlic, which is all good anyways.
Dude, you put those two items on there in an air fryer, dude. I'm telling you, it will change your fucking life. I'm telling you, it'll come out. When you first learn, there's a learning curve of learning. I mean, to cook different vegetables and different things. I've seen people make donuts in the air fryer. I've seen them fucking all these different things. One of the guys you'll see that come on here once in a while, he does Air Fry Friday. Every Friday morning, he releases something. And he's also, he used to be a vapor. He still vapes. He does DIY, but every Friday he comes out with Air Fry Friday. And he does a different thing on there for it. And he does a bunch of different recipes. And I'm telling you, after you get that learning curve of learning what you can do in the air fryer, it'll change your life. But I'm just saying that, but just a little black pepper and a little bit of garlic on there, dude. Throw it in that fucking air fryer. It'll change your life.
See, I've done that with chicken. I've just never done that with steak. I always cook my steaks on the George Foreman. If I'm not, grilling outside.
I thought it would too until I tried it. That I thought it would come out like rubbery and everything else. Nah, dude. It's for real. Yeah, steaming your veggies in your air fryer. Absolutely, Pachi. It's amazing. I mean, there's so many things. And if you want to get a good air fry recipe, you got YouTube. You got the biggest fucking recipe book for air frying in front of you. And you can watch the people make the recipe right there so you can do it and learn. You know what I mean? And
I've been eating a lot of raw vegetables too, so that.
Yep.
Even
I've been feeling
like your fries and shit like that you buy, in the big bags or something. Most of them anymore have got the temperature and everything for the air fryer on it.
Yep, absolutely, man. And I think that's so cool because those are handy items to actually have, especially when you have to have certain diet.
And you can't throw frozen shit in it. That's what sucks to me.
Why? I've thrown frozen
Yeah,
chicken in mine, dude. I've done frozen chicken wings right in there. Cook them an extra 10 minutes. They're done.
Yeah, it just
The
takes
one I
a little
bought,
bit longer than you just cook them a little bit longer than what you would on thawed, dude. Fuck.
Well,
Yeah,
I like
for
my
real.
chicken with extra crispy anyway, so you fucking me up, Annie.
We do it all the time, man. The wife, after I taught her how to do it, because she comes home, like I said, she works third shift. So by the time she gets home, a lot of times she wants to eat something. She'll just reach in the freezer, grab some fucking frozen wings, fucking do her little spicing onto it, throw it in the air fryer, dude. She fucking munches out. She's ready for fucking party time after that. For real, dude. It's that simple.
It's just like, your fried chicken and stuff. You let, a lot of people like that skin, that fried skin. You can get the same thing in the air fryer. It's
Yes,
not,
you can.
don't have grease on the shit.
Yep.
All right,
telling
guys,
you.
I'm on a book. I have to be up at 5. I have to go to work, so
All right, man.
sorry I couldn't stay for the whole show, but I'm super tired. I'm about to fucking pass out.
It's all good, man. I appreciate you, man. We'll talk
Good
over the
seeing you
weekend.
again tonight, J Money.
Yeah. I'll catch up with you guys soon.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, have a good night.
You too, man.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I like I said, I love the fucking air fryer, man. I mean, that's one of my favorite tools I use altogether.
Yeah, me and my wife talked about it. And my wife is the type of person that if I want her to buy something, I need to talk to her like months in advance because she's going to go and research and and question it until we do it. And she loves it. She loves the fact that I can cook everything that we normally eat and it don't have the grease and shit to it. So
yep. Well, the thing of it is, I do probably 90 to 95% of the cooking in the house. And it's not that my wife can't cook. It's just I prefer to cook. And it's just the way it is. And her ex-husband was also her ex-husband owned a bar. He owned a restaurant. So he was also a cook. So she's had the glamour life for quite some time of not having to cook. So, but I mean, I've taught her how to use some of these other utensils that we do have, like the convection oven, the air fryer, the different one. Anyways, the different items that we have that we use on the regular, the George Foreman, the indoor grill, and only because she's not that she couldn't cook, she's just never had to cook. You know what I mean? So
that's how it is around my house. My wife and my daughter
Laura
both cook if they want to. They can do it. But I do most of the cooking. One, my wife works overnight, so and two, my daughter, it's not her favorite thing in the world to cook. She likes to bake, but I just do 95% of the cooking.
And
I
yes,
do
Jennifer,
when my wife does and my daughter does, but
yes, Jennifer, I do. I love to cook. That is really my zen. I mean, my stepdaughters, okay, my wife's daughters, when they have cookouts and stuff, I'm the one that they ask to do the cooking for everywhere. Even when I don't go to those parties, they ask me to do certain things for them for that party. And that's okay. I enjoy that because what really makes me happy is to hear someone say they enjoyed my cooking. And that to me is the biggest payoff. I'll sit there and not even eat just to watching people enjoy what I do. And I really, really enjoy cooking.
That's how it is, especially around, we got Thanksgiving coming up. We do Thanksgiving here, and then my other stepdaughter would do Thanksgiving at her place. I would cook all our Thanksgiving, and then I would do 90% of the cooking for her Thanksgiving, and then have to pack it all up, transport it all to her house, and then unload it and all. So yeah, I love cooking as much as I get shit for what I cook, but I love to sit down and cook. I kind of missing this year. I haven't been out to the grill yet, but.
Yes, Jen, Pashi, absolutely, man. I mean, people always say, yeah, I can cook a steak, but real steak people know how to cook a steak. You know what I mean? You see those pictures by Jay Money when you see him when he's grilling. You know he knows what he's doing. You could tell when you know what I mean? And other people, they could say, oh, I'll cook a steak. And you look at their food and you're like, you don't know how to cook a steak. And then the motherfuckers, they'll overcook it. I don't even want to be your friend anymore, man.
See,
get out of here.
That's where I get so mad when I got to cook steaks because I like my steak medium rare.
Yeah, I like that little bit of pink. That's it. You know what I mean? You have daughter, it and you get in there and
my daughter's like that. She likes a little bit of the pink. I me 2 minutes per side, it's fucking done.
Oh yeah, dude. When I was younger, if it still had a heartbeat, fucking bang, bang, done. I didn't give a fuck.
But my wife, literally, my wife has to have it one step under burnt. Otherwise, she won't eat it. It's like,
yeah, see,
I ruin a fucking steak every time I got to cook.
Yeah, I would totally like unfriend her, block her, everything. 8 hours in the smoker. Hell yeah, there, Bashi.
See, even medium well is too much there, Jennifer. It's got to be rare to medium rare, and that's
yes. When you dry it to that bluish color like that, Rob, hell yeah, that's when you got a nice dried out steak to cook up, and you're gonna get tender as a fucking worm's heart, man. I'm telling you.
That and the other thing that kills me is when people think that they got to put all these seasonings on top of steak to make it good.
Yeah, don't hide that, man. It's naturally.
I put salt and pepper. I do have an apple rub that I do put on but most of the time it's just salt and pepper and fucking grill it. It's good.
Exactly, Church. That's the way I used to do it when I was younger, man. I mean, like I said, now I've learned to appreciate how good a good steak when you cook it to the rate. It is fucking. I mean, like I said, it just melts in your mouth. You know what I mean? And Big Red.
Mine is like that, Church. Knock the horns off, wipe its ass, and call it good.
Yep. Exactly, there, Pashi. I use mine when I smoke, and also when I am grilling them, I do use a different rub only because I do like different textures and some, all depends on what meal I'm cooking it with is how I actually address the meat of how I'm cooking it as well. Also,
yeah, I have an apple rub that I love the flavor of, so I put that on the steaks all the time. So,
yep,
I do it on the chicken too.
I mean, in some of the meats and stuff, I don't even eat. Like, I can't stand veal. My wife loves veal, so I cook it for her. I can't stand the smell of veal, even when it's cooking. I can't stand the smell of it. But I do it because I love her and I love to cook and I love to see her happy when she eats my food. I mean, literally, when you hear someone eating and you're going, they're enjoying that food. And believe me, I have a couple different clips I've heard her eating that way when she's eating the food, and just totally not caring that it's just that good and you just want to eat it. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean, if I was smoking it with apple chips, then yeah, there'd be no need for the rub, Pachi.
Yep.
See, I got my wife to eat deer one time and she loved it, but it's just a simple fact that it's deer, so she don't like it. She loved it when she didn't know what it was. So
right. And that's a lot of people's problems. Once they get something in their head, you're not changing it, no matter how it could be the best fucking thing, man. And once they have it in their head, you ain't changing it.
Yeah, see, I got it to where, I just cook the shit. And then, after she says, oh, it's good, then I tell her what it is. And then sometimes it's, oh, well, we need to have this more often. Sometimes, no, I don't want that again. And I have an ex-son that loves go hunting, and I can get all the deer meat I want when he goes hunting, but it's just not, my daughter don't mind it. My daughter likes deer, so it's just me and her in the house that likes it. So
yes, venison tips are awesome. Hell yeah, man. Damn right they are. And rabbit is very, very good when it's done right as well also.
Never tried rabbit.
It can be a little grainy if it's depending on where it is. My kids love when I make deer jerky. Oh, deer jerky. Oh, yeah. Love me some deer jerky. Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, now see, that's totally different. My wife will eat deer jerky knowing it's deer, but
See, these Sagittarian people, they're just so smart. She makes deer jerky. I'm telling you, Sagittarius people, they are just amazing people. I don't know if you ever knew that, but Sagittarius, they're pretty amazing people.
nah, Leos are the better one.
Yeah, escargot, nah, that's not for me, man. Fuck that shit. That's nasty.
No. But Pashi, Bambi meat is good as long as it's cooked right.
And I've heard Aquarius is a pretty amazing too there, Pashi. Arshol, what is happening? What is going on? I know you're on the other side of the pond. Thank you for stopping by. It must be around 6 a.m. for you, I believe.
Yeah, it's got to be somewhere around there.
You think venison's too grainy? I don't know, man.
I think she's talking about deer meat.
That's what I said, venison.
Oh, yeah, okay. Not with it, Tommy.
That's all right, man. It's all good. Awesome, dude. I'm glad to. I was just trying to figure out what church put up there. It looks like a wave of some sort.
I don't know.
I am enjoying this mech life from Desi. I mean, look at that. Just look at it. What are the odds? I just like to say that because it cracks me up. Water for Aquarius. Okay.
Nah, I'm just waiting. I want to get this weekend out the way. Monday, I go to the back doctor and hopefully get the shit straightened out.
Hey, Pashi, if you take like a nice venison roast and you just take that roast, and have it all tied up into a nice roast style, slice in a couple slots in there and take some raw tomato, natural tomato, and just put those slices into there. That'll help taking out some of that gamey and grainy. And then throw a couple other spots in and put a couple olives into there. I mean, not olives, some garlic into there. Don't put it on the outside. Put it around on the inside. So when you cut that open, you have all that into there. And then put a couple other spices. I'll tell you, it'll melt in your mouth.
Yeah, it's all about the cooking. It's just the technique of the cooking to get it.
Yep. Because it'll take that gaminess out. It'll take that grainy out. I'm just saying, it's just a couple different flavorings, and I'm telling you, it's world changing.
It's like bison and buffalo and stuff. It's all in how you cook it.
Yep, absolutely it is. Venison chili is the bomb, man. Hell yeah. Michael Hermit, what is going on? Soak it in buttermilk. Yes, that'll take the gaminess away as well also. My grandmother used to do that. Marinate it right in buttermilk. Yes, we are. I hope you were well too, Michael.
Dave likes that Arby's marinate.
Dave, come on. I don't know. He's talking about marinade. I don't think he was talking about the au jus. I don't think he mentioned that au jus. He was talking about marinating, but no au jus from the old roast beef. Shout out to Dave Satek, too. He's one of my newest Patreons. Hell yeah. TommyV crew. But yeah, like I said, I love to cook. So, and as one thing, I have 17 brothers and sisters. I'm number 18. 9 boys, 9 girls. My mother taught each and every one of us. My mother always had a big fear of starving. Okay. So she always said, by the time I was 9 years old, I was cooking for 13 people at 9 years old. on the daily, every day, getting home from school, cooking for 13 people. By the time people got home from their school, their work, I was the one that had dinner ready every night. But my mother taught each and every one of us how to cook. She says, if you know how to cook, you'll never starve. My mother had the biggest fear of starving to death.
Well, that was my mom. My mom, she's like, you need to learn how to cook. You can't rely on anybody else but yourself for cooking. And I mean, when I was learning it, I loved it because I'd go up to my grandma's on the week. When we go at my grandma's, my grandma was old school. You made everything. Your noodles, you did
absolutely.
Everything.
That was the way we were taught. Like I said, I mean, like I said, who has a family the size of ours? There was no twins. It was 9 boys, 9 girls, same mother, same father. You don't hear about that anymore either. You know what I mean? My mom and dad they grew up from grammar school. They went through high school, everything all together. That was the only thing they ever knew was each other throughout their whole life. So that's an amazing story in itself. And then to have 18 children on top of it, it's even more crazy.
Yeah, and to be from the same couple. I mean, hearing people with 12 children, usually they have anywhere from 8 to 12 different dads.
Well, I was just like a couple of months ago, I found out that my niece was pregnant again, but this time she was having twins. I looked at her, I said, "This is awesome. At least you'll have 2 kids from the same father."
That's right, Hobag. Nothing better than pasta made from scratch.
That's it, man, for sure. More work, but so much well worth it, man, for sure. You like that, huh, Michael?
My grandma, when she was making the batter for the noodles and stuff, she'd always put garlic in there with it. So you always had garlic noodles. Fucking loved it.
My other niece, she's so ugly. When I found out she was pregnant again, and I went, "Same father?" No.
I have a niece like that. I hear she's pregnant. The first message I send her is, "Who's the dad?"
Yep. It's terrible. These fucking kids, man. I mean, I'm all for fucking. Don't get me wrong. I mean, do what you got to do. But when you already have one issue, that you're struggling with, it's all right to go dicky dunking. Don't get me wrong. It's all right to do that. But when you already have an issue that you're struggling with, don't put yourself in a deeper position. There's no way out of that. Think about it. You hear about people, getting welfare. That's not the glamour life. It really isn't.
I have another kid so I can get more on my check every month.
Exactly, man. Come on, for real. I mean, and I'm not saying all welfare is bad. It's a bridge. It's supposed to be a bridge, not a way of life. It's supposed to be a bridge. And I'm all for anybody, helping someone. Okay. I'm not saying that. But when you have people that are just lifetime, give me that money, I'll pop out another kid so I can keep on getting my food stamps, my rent free, my fucking, you guys are paying my checks, paying all my bills, but I got my fucking iPhone. I got cable, but hey, I can't work because I got 27 kids, and I'm not saying all women are like that, because there's a lot of fucking rock star women out there that have children that fucking work their ass off. Shout out to Jen Ryan. And Pashi, you know what I'm saying? You know who you are, and you guys are rock stars. But like I said, there's some people out there that's just a way of life, and we're not going to go down that road because we're already up to our hour or so. But that will be another topic for another night. But I shouldn't have got onto it because now I really wanted to go onto it, but I can't. I got to stop.
Yeah, because that could take hours for that topic. Because I do give props to the women that do take care of their kids and do it by working and not living off the state.
That's it. And like I said, there is special circumstances why some people really can't work. But There's other ones that have created their own circumstance why they can't work. You know what I mean? And that's where that line gets crossed a lot. That was one of 18 kids. His mother was hanging out clothes. Labor started. She went inside, had the kid, came back and finished hanging out the laundry. Hell yeah. But yeah, even when the TLC put that thing 18 and counting, I was like, dude, we're so over that. I've already lived that life, and our family didn't have sponsorships from fucking all these different big companies giving us fucking diapers and paying for all of their tuition for the next 27,000 years. Yeah, like a damn assembly line, man. Damn right, and my parents, they were old school. You did things that you did. You took care of your family, but you worked. Nothing was handed to you. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So anyway,
you have them fucking doing that just so they can get the fucking money from a TV show or fucking shit like that. And it's like,
and that's just it. I mean, and the point I'm really trying to make is we learn from our parents. So if our parents, the ones that know and realize that life is what it is what you make it, not what is given to you. That teach you the right values. Those are the rock stars. People nowadays, they expect everything handed to them. And that's the difference between us and now.
And you know what? I not to brag, but I value my daughter because of that reason. She raises her son to know, look, life is what you make it. Yep. You work for it, you get it, and she puts in the right, installs the right stuff into her son to not be like most people out there today and bitch because they're not getting the newest fucking thing because they want it and haven't done a fucking thing to do,
Yep.
to do for it,
And a shout out to Pashi's aunt and uncle. Hell yeah. And sometimes, and believe me, I know where you're going. We have our granddaughter that lives with us because she has shitty parents herself. She's been living with us since she's coming up to 21. And she's been living with us since she was 9 because she has shitty parents as also. So, I mean, and no matter what, kids, they reach out. No matter how shitty your parents are, until that light goes off, they're always reaching out and wanting love from their parents that they'll never get. And she has a terrible mother and a terrible father. And that is the fucking worst fucking things because kids aren't asked to be brought into this world. As we, as adults, as parents, as humans, when we make that commitment, and if someone, God forbid, that you do have a child, whether you want to be with that person is still your responsibility. And that's just it. Too many people turn their fucking backs on all their kids, and they could still just go on like it's nothing. And that breaks my heart.
Well, and I've always raised my kids. Now, my son, because my 2 daughters are my stepdaughters that have been in their lives for 10 years now. But, I raised my son to, life is what it is. Life is what you make out of it, and you work your ass off to provide. And, there's nothing more pleasing to a parent to see your child grow up and be that respectful parent and be that one that actually installs good, wholesome values into their children and push it every day that they keep that.
Yep.
And, my son come to me like a year after his daughter was born, and he's like, Dad, I don't know if I'm a good parent. And I'm like, look, I went down the list of shit that he does and why he does it and everything. And I'm like, now tell me you're not a good parent. Your ass works every day. You carry a job. You spend as much time as you can with her. You and it's the same way with my daughter. My daughter, everything she does is for her son. And,
yep.
I always tell her and my son, look, I'm happy when you guys are happy and my grandchildren are happy. And that's it.
Yep. And I agree with you, Pashi. Fuck that. They don't deserve to be in their life, because even though as they've gotten older and may have tried to reach out because they know that you have children, because they have forgiven themselves, they feel that everything else should be. And that's another thing, is when you have shitty parents, when they hit to that point and they forgive themselves for all the shit that they did throughout your life, that when you have kids, you know, they want to reach out to be part of their life. Well, no. I agree with you there, Pops. You 100%.
100% agree. You know, if they were shitty ass parents to you, then you know that 9 times out of 10 they're going to be shitty ass grandparents. I hate to say it, but you know, and for you not to put that into your children's life, I fucking commend you on it.
That's it, 100%. And Jen Ryan, your stepdad is a rock star too. That's awesome. Well, we are past our hour, and we're going down another avenue that we really shouldn't start at this time of night. So why don't we say our goodnights? Joe, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, and what if you got anything coming up, let them know.
Well, you can, as always, find me on my reviews on Vaping Joe M. I am doing my lives on a separate channel, which is Joe Cheese God Miller. Vaping Joe M on YouTube and Joe Miller on Facebook, or on Instagram as Vaping Joe M. Going to be doing the Destiny review here shortly, and working on some other things coming in. As long as they pan out, we'll be doing good. And of course, you can always check me, Trucking's fucking lives and in Trucking's Zoom room. So.
Hell yeah. And Dave S., I agree. Generation Sheeple. Let's start that. That's what it is, man. Generation Sheeple. That's exactly, and that's what the government wants, man. And let's not go down that avenue. Shut up, Tom. Fuck. 100%, Dave. I agree 100% for real. But anyways, Joe, thank you very much for stopping by. And Trucking, if you're watching, shut your fucking mouth. But anyways, that's two times. No, it's all right, man. I know it's weird hours anyways, and it's all good, man. I can't do another hour. I can't. I really can't. My wife will be calling soon, so I know that she gets her hour, and we really don't, and again, I work weird hours, she works weird hours, so when I get a chance to talk to her, I really do try to take advantage of it. Believe it or not, we've been going together 15 years, and she's still she's my light in my eye, and I love her all to pieces. So it is what it is. Anyways, everybody, thank you, each and every one of you guys. I love each and every one of you guys. And again, I say this each and every week. I look forward to Thursdays and Fridays. You guys is what makes this show. You guys are the ones that turn me on to just having a blast. And, I love each and every one of you guys. I could change this show to just chat, and it would be awesome, because that's what really this show is about. I love talking to you guys. I mean, even though you're in chat, I feel that you're part of the panel, because I really talk to all y'all, because I love each and every one of y'all. With all that being said, I'm running my mouth way too much. Let's get a vape and get out of here. Remember, everybody, educate, advocate, masturbate. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ejaculate. Love y'all. Bye.